Welcome Akshay, welcome
Thank you
Asin.
so much. Thank you for having us.
We're going to talk about Khiladi 786 to start with, and then we'll go on to other subjects. This is your first movie with the Khiladi.
No,
as the Khiladi.
as Miss Khiladi.
Yeah. How has it been? How has the experience been working with him on this?
The experience always has been good because the first time I worked with him was Houseful 2, which released earlier this year, and had a great time working with him there. And obviously, when he approached me for Khiladi, that was also one of the main reasons I immediately took it up. The other being the fact that it is a Khiladi franchise, which is one of the oldest in Bollywood, and it would be nice to be the latest Miss Khiladi in that.
Is it something like being a Bond girl?
You know, I never thought of that in that way before, but now, yes, I guess it is kind of the Indian version of that.
It is?
Yeah, I guess.
How has that experience been?
Lovely.
Yeah?
Amazing.
You've seen the earlier movies, the Khiladi series?
Well, I don't remember watching the first Khiladi at that point of time, but he tells me it releases around 91, 92. So I was 91, 92, I was in the first standard.
Well, the Khiladi franchise has been more successful than any of these earlier ones. You know, James Bond has completed 50 years, but you, how many years?
20?
12? 20?
20. 12 since the last Khiladi.
12 since the last one. 20 years totally. And he's doing it alone. How many people have played James Bond?
Well, never thought of that again.
Yeah, never thought of that.
And like I just asked him, the other franchise that has been so successful has been the Rocky series. And what did you say? Sylvester Stallone? Thak gaya?
No. It was basically, that's it. I would say after that they didn't make it. Thak gaya.
Khiladi 786 कोई रीजन है 786 का because there is a lot of hurrah about 786 क्यों
786 का मतलब बिस्मिल्लाह होता है. बिस्मिल्लाह किसी चीज की शुरुआत. और इसके वैसे तो कई फिल्मों में 786 का बिल्ला होता है या टैटू बनाया जाता है. इस इंसान के हाथों की लकीरों पे लकीरें जो होती हैं वो 7, 8, 6 की शेप में है. तो जिस इंसान के हाथ में 786 लिखा हो, यानी कि अल्लाह की रहमत हो, उस आदमी का कोई बाल बांका नहीं कर सकता. उस आदमी पे मतलब उसको कोई खरोच भी नहीं आ सकती. तो उस हिसाब से इस कैरेक्टर को पिरोया गया है. और इसमें ऐसी कोई बात नहीं है जिसपे किसी के चीज को ठेस पहुंचे. उसमें बल्कि दिखाया है कि इस आदमी पे इतनी रहमत है अल्लाह की कि वो कोई भी उसका कोई बाल बांका नहीं कर सकता.
बेसिकली फिल्म का कनेक्ट वही 786 का है. एक्शन की हम लोग बात करते हैं तो आई थिंक इट इज वेरी फिनोमिनल. पूरा
एक्शन जो है इसको जानबूझ के ऐसा रखा गया है कि अगर लात मारे ये जीप पे तो जीप पे जितने गूंज है वो सारे उड़ के बाहर आ जाएंगे. जीप विल गेट क्रैम्पल, किसी को मारे. बेसिकली हम हमेशा कभी किसी पे अगर गुस्सा आ जाता है, अगर आपको अपने बॉस पे गुस्सा आ जाए, आपका बड़ा मन कर रहा है उसको मारे या कुछ करे, तो फिर आप सोचते हो मैं मारूं, ये धना करके 3-4 दीवारें तोड़ के निकल जाएगा. तो फिर वैसे ही उसी हिसाब से इसको रखा है.
साथ ही साथ म्यूजिक
हिमेश रेशमा जी ने बहुत ही मतलब ये कमाल हो चुका है कि वैसे हर फिल्म के अंदर 2 या 3 गाने चल जाते तो बहुत बड़ी बात होती है. इसका हर एक गाना चल पड़ा है. 6 के 6 गाने चल पड़े हैं और इसका सारा श्रेय हिमेश को जाता है.
Asin, you've worked with some of the big stars of our film industry here, and this character he's playing does action, does romance, does comedy. How different is he from everybody else you work with? Like Salman does action, he's also doing action now. You work with Salman, you work with Amir, you work with him.
Yeah.
How different is he from the rest?
I think with him, obviously, aside the fact that he's called the Khiladi of the industry, with good reason, I believe, because for years he's been trained in martial arts and in most of the fighting techniques, self-defense, and a lot of the stunts that he does for himself, when you're talking about action, he does it himself without using dupes.
Actually, having said that, why do you do these stunts?
I quite enjoy it. You know, from childhood, like when I used to go to Fun and Fair, and you know the merry-go-round is there, or you
Giant
know this. You take a cable and you get to jump, and you used to stand in line to pay for that much fun. And this is one place I have found, film industry, where to have fun they pay you.
He gets paid.
So I love it. It's so much fun. It is enjoyable. I just enjoy it. It's part of me. And I don't do it because I'm a show-off. I do it because I enjoy it. And then when they give me a check, I feel much better also.
This has been a good year for you, no? In terms of the kind of successes you've seen. You had a daughter also here this year.
I think all my years have been very good to me.
Not all of them.
No, I would say that. I may say it's not about only film release, that film work, then that becomes a good year. That will be very shallow on my part to say that. I would say like last year my son won a gold medal in martial art. So that was, for me, it was a good year.
Do they ask you about your co-stars? Like your son asks you, how's Asin? Is she pretty? Is she gorgeous?
Well, not yet. Not yet. He's just 10. So his age is just about, he talks about Tom and Jerry, not Asin and Sonakshi or Katrina yet.